Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. Until the Houston Astros have announced what their City Connect jerseys will look like for the 2025 season. The Houston Astros move on from their previous City Connect jerseys, the Space City blue jerseys that, were the first, City Connect jersey the Astros had, getting them in 2022. The season that they debuted, they won a World Series. They had them for 3 seasons, and honestly loved the City Connect jerseys the Astros had from 2022 to 2024. It's going to be sad to see them go, and these are also considered Space City jerseys because if you can see right here on the picture of Jose Altuve on his patch on the left side, it does say Space City on the bottom. So these are still Space City jerseys. They're just different. And look, honestly, as much as I love the City Connect jerseys the Astros had from 2022 to 2024, honestly, in the beginning, I didn't like them. I didn't. But they grew on to me to the point where I loved them. Beginning of the season 2022, wasn't a huge fan, to be honest. But as the season went on, maybe as we got to 2023 and the 2023 season, I started to fall in love with those jerseys. So maybe I'm not too very high on these jerseys right now. I like them. It's not like I didn't like the jerseys the Astros had at the start when they got the City Connects from 2022 through 2024. I just wasn't a super fan of them. It's the same thing with this. I like them, just like I did at the beginning with the other City Connects, but I'm just not super hyped about it. But honestly, as I get used to the Astros probably playing in these uniforms, I'll probably be more of a fan of these jerseys. But if you look at the jersey part, the shirt part of these jerseys, which is the jersey, it's very similar. The jersey is very similar to uniforms the Astros wore from 1965 through 1970. And if you look up Astros uniform from 1965, white jersey from 1965 through 1970, very similar. Just the only thing that's a little bit different is that there's a little bit more color in these, which of course is going to be a little bit more color when, it's a city, not only is it a City Connect, but it's, 50-something years later, the Astros stopped wearing those jerseys. I mean, my dad was born in 1970, and he has a 18-year-old son now. So, I mean, at this point, of course, it's going to be different. There's more color than those jerseys, had, and but they're very similar to the jerseys the Astros wore from 65 to 70, and also the hat. If you look at the hat, kind of looks like an Arizona Diamondbacks hat if you look at it, but it's also the old logo that the Astros used to wear on their hats, in the early 2000s, and I like that. I mean, they didn't have it in this color. It used to be a little bit darker, like a reddish, blackish color, or blue, but there was never like a yellow orangish, or at least what I've seen, there wasn't. And the hat is different. I mean, but it's still the same logo that the Astros had on some of their hats in the early 2000s and in those jerseys. So, I like these jerseys. I don't love them yet, but like I said, the old Space City Connects, the ones the Astros wore for 3 seasons from 2022 to 2024 at the beginning, I liked them and I didn't love them. And as the time went on, and as more time went on for those jerseys, and they spent more time in them, I began to love it even more. And the Astros in those jerseys went 13-13 and won a World Series champion and won a World Series championship in one of those 3 seasons. We'll see what the Astros can do with these jerseys. Can the Astros look? It's probably easy to get a better record than 13-13. Not an amazing record in that time in those 26 games, but the question is, can they win a World Series championship when having these jerseys? Obviously, you won't see them. They're not these, even the other the other Astros uniforms. The Space City, the first Space City Connect jerseys. The Astros didn't wear those in the playoffs, so you won't see them wear them in the playoffs potentially, or a World Series potentially. But Could we potentially see the Astros, end up, winning a World Series while having these jerseys as some of their jerseys? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the Astros new jerseys in the comment section, and peace out.